I know. My heart literally is beating very, very fast.
Why are people so talented?
Because it feels so good.
All right. Byron, cut. I'm done.
What's up, guys? Johan Bester here from Charisma Performing Arts. Welcome to the channel, where today I'm super excited to introduce you to my friend Moses.
Yeah.
Moses is a good friend of mine who is a brilliant musician, plays all sorts of musical instruments. He's a recording engineer. He's a very good editor, film editor. He knows a lot about all these kinds of things. And he's also a worship leader at my church, and we work together there. So we are grateful for our friendship. So I've been wanting to do something with Moses for my channel for a long time. And then on the weekend, for the, I don't know how many hundredth time, I was listening to Jacob Collier doing his magic on Bridge Over Troubled Waters. Now, you probably clicked on this because you're a fan of Jacob Collier or you're a fan of that track, which was released I think just 2 weeks ago. But Moses have not heard this yet. Actually, doesn't know too much about it, which is perfect because I wanted to tell him about it on camera. And you're going to get a genuine first reaction from him.
All I know is that the artwork is weird.
The cover art is interesting, but I was just saying to Moses that nothing Jacob does is normal.
It's weird.
And nothing he does is random. Everything is super, super intentional. So, let me set this up for you. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. So, there is a singer called Yebba. And I found out this morning that that was her mother's nickname for her because her name is actually Abby. So her mother's nickname for her Abby was Abby Turned Around, which
Yebba.
Spells Yebba. Yeah, which is so cool. And then I read up about her because I didn't know who she was until this Jacob Collier thing happened. She's an American singer-songwriter, and she is now 29 years old, born in 95. And I've seen a few clips of her just this morning, actually, which is so interesting. But there hasn't been a lot coming out recently. Her mother passed away. I think she committed suicide, the mum. And so, yeah, so Yebba wrote a song about mental illness, and I think part of her passion and her goal in life is to shine the light on mental illness and how people should, get help and not be ashamed to talk about it, etc., which I think is awesome. But I think she hasn't put out a lot of music because maybe she's just been going through some personal journey. But one good day in 2016, she was sitting on a couch in some lounge room and somebody filmed her with a phone in 2016. So this is now 8 years ago, right? The quality wasn't what it is today. And she was just randomly singing Bridge Over Troubled Water, just a cappella, just making the whole jazzy thing, very jazzy, her own. And so Jacob Collier stumbled across this in 2021 on Instagram or something. He saw it and he decided, I think he asked her permission. Don't quote me on that, but I think he did. Then he took that clip of hers, cell phone clip, and he harmonized in multiple layers as he does. And he put it out, and people went ballistic, and everybody was like, can you not do a proper full version of that, because we love that. And here we are today, and he turned it into a Yebba verse 1 with his BVs. Then verse 2, he asked our good friend, one day, John Legend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he asked John Legend to sing a verse.
These ordinary people.
Exactly. And then he asked what many of us, including me, consider one of the best vocalists I've ever heard in my life, Tori Kelly, to sing a third verse. So this thing goes through so many different levels, keys, things, okay?
You're not spoiling it, are you?
No, I'm just telling you now. You can now just imagine going from the one female vocal to the baritone vibe of John Legend to the, yeah. So without further ado, are you ready?
That explains the chaos on the artwork.
Organized. It's organized chaos.
Chaos on the artwork, yeah.
He's somewhere in the middle. Or it's his heart. for the world. Okay, are you ready?
Indeed.
We're popping on our headphones, as I usually do as well, because then we can hear very, very well. And if you've heard this, you will know that you absolutely need to hear every little thing. All right. All right. So if you feel like you need to say something, then just hit the
button.
Yeah, the pause.
All right.
And then we can talk about it. Okay.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
When you're weary, feeling small, and tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I am by your side when time.
That feels so good.
Doesn't it?
That feels so good.
What is it, though, about it that makes you feel like that?
Oh, the harmonies coming in, but her vocals also just so warm. Dude, feels like a well-cooked Sunday meal after church, you know?
Yeah, there's something...
It's so good for your soul.
Yeah. Yeah. And also how she plays with her voice. And now remember, this was a cell phone recording.
Oh, damn. This is from the recording in the lounge thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he did a almost 2-hour Logic explanation session that he put on YouTube of how he put this together.
Oh, wow.
You must go and watch it. I told Byron this morning, that's my camera crew guy. I told him
Army of One.
Army of One, but he's amazing. I told him this morning that there's something like 319 channels in that Logic session. I don't know what that means, channels, but yeah. And then something like 2,700 and something sound bites. No, it's insanity. You must go and watch it. It'll be, it'll blow your mind. Start again.
Because, from the top?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, please.
Now that you've got a taste. Okay, here we go. So, but also, before you do that, he told in this video how he explained how it worked. What he had to do to clean up that video, because in that original video of hers, there are people talking in the background and just talking about the software and stuff. It's incredible. All right,
let's
here we
go
again.
When you're weary, feeling small,
I know.
and tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I am by your side when times get tough, and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down.
Dude.
Do you understand?
Okay, so first things first, she's incredible.
Absolutely. Yeah.
She is amazing.
Yeah.
But this Jacob cat
Yeah.
is like his ability to follow her and accompany her.
Yeah.
With these like layers of melodies and harmonies just rising and falling, and the textures.
Yeah.
They open up, they close.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a journey, you know?
Absolutely.
It's
yeah.
I feel like I've been on like this
Emotional
roller coaster.
Yeah.
Just like, oh wow, what? It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And part of how he does the opening and closing is which vowels he chooses.
Yeah. I was wearing this thing like an idiot. Did you see me? I
No.
was like,
That's fine. We like it like that, apparently. Okay. So it's sometimes a ooh. then it's much softer and close, and then it's ah, and then he opens up. When she goes ah, she does those really spread, shallow vowels that are so bright and so raspy and so jazzy. And he talks also in this logic explanation session about how there's no click.
Yeah.
All of the soloists, Yebba obviously, because she had no intention when she sat there that somebody's going to do anything with it. But even John Legend, he just said to him, just sing. Can you sing for me in this key, basically, roughly? And just record a cappella. No timing.
That is cool.
Yeah. And the same with Tori Kelly. And then he built the layers of vocals below and in their range and above their range. He built it afterwards.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I dig it.
It's incredible.
I dig it.
Let's go. Now it's the key change for John coming up.
When you're down and out, when you're on the street,
Now it's more baritone-y, yeah?
when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Yes, when darkness comes and pain is all like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down.
Okay, so that lift. So, two things: the textures and the micro sounds, like the little flakes of sounds that is living in these like open spaces. When he lifts, they transform. This is amazing. Now, this the
Cover.
thing makes sense now.
Yeah.
The cover makes sense now because
Yeah.
it's like it's amazing. Yeah. No, it's cool. I like it. I love how John Legend in his own legend kind of way lifts that. Yeah, it's amazing.
Isn't it cool? And it's sort of a gospel-ish vibe. But how he plays with his vowels. What as, like very like that. And then other times, darkness comes. Then he makes it darker like that. He's such a legend. He's such a good singer.
Yeah. A legend he is.
But the fact that there's no
Click.
is profound.
I
Because
enjoy it actually.
it
I
makes
love
it. It's like you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then something happens and you're like, oh, like you think you're prepared. And then it's...
Such a roller coaster.
Over troubled water.
There it is again.
I will lay me down.
What is that?
Dude, I feel like I'm levitating. I feel like I'm flying off into the stratosphere.
Like Peter Pan,
I
right?
feel like, yeah, dude. I feel like I'm flying. Like they're carrying me on these wonderful melodies. This is
It's
amazing.
that bit there and other small bits sounds like Disney, like old Disney movies. You know how they had all those choirs in the Disney movies of old, like Snow White and that? But I mean, where is this going? Like, it's just... Like, I'm trying with my
don't
music
know.
brain to analyze, but I can't.
I wanna fly. Let's go.
All I know is John Legend sang his verse in E flat. And he went to the high E flat in his falsetto. He displayed so much skill just then. And like a bridge, full voice. He can really sing. And I just think how Jacob put the harmonies around John's voice. Again, so different to what it was with Yebba and now with Tori. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's
ready.
fly.
Now listen.
Sail on, silver girl, sail on by.
Very breathy.
Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind. Oh, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay down, lay me down.
What was that? What was that?
I can't.
What in the green earth was that?
Yeah.
Like what was that?
Just a B. A C.
But what is this?
Okay, so, interesting fun fact. Jacob is a believer in just intonation, not tempered intonation. So, he shows in that breakdown, you definitely must watch it. He shows how when it's the third of a major chord, like now in A flat, we're now in A flat. She started in B. When you're weary, da da da. But now they're in A flat. But if you sing that C, now I learned this many years ago from a great choral music educator from Sweden, Erik Eriksson. He's now no longer alive, but he taught us this. Like if I play the fifth, the A flat and the B and the E flat, and I sing the third, then when I do it in natural tuning, the third will be a little bit lower than what it is on the piano.
Oh.
You see what I mean? Like this. I'll try. Instead of... If I use the same pitch and I shift it to be the third of a minor chord, hear the difference. I have to lift it. Same pitch. If that C that I sang is the third of a minor chord, the C is higher. But when the C is the third of a major chord, the C is lower.
Okay.
So in his tuning, he does that. So sometimes I check the place that they're at and they're not properly in the key.
They're like in between keys. They're like 50 cents or something off.
You see, but that's part of what makes it feel like that. Because that's the human part of intonation is actually not tempered.
Yeah, it's not perfectly in key.
No.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
So side note, a couple of years ago, like 2012 or something, we were in Zambia and we recorded these local tribes singing and the drums and whatever.
Wow.
And I recorded them, took it back home, and try to produce something out of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't add like conventional because you had to detune it, and then they move up and down.
Yeah.
Within it's like micro tones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
And the beat is in sync. They keep to the to the beat. They keep to the BPM, but it is like micro beats in between things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's the thing. When we go to ethnic music from all over the world, that's what you find. You find that intonation is not quite a perfect major third or whatever, you know. But that's natural tuning, and that's
cool.
what's happening here. So
That's cool.
let's hear the end.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's fly.
Tori Kelly is a beast. I mean, she covers almost 3 octaves in this verse. But I mean, she doesn't care. She's not measuring octaves like I am. It's just interesting to me as a musician, you know. But you went to the low E flat and those jazzy riffs. There's a short on YouTube as well where he's in the studio with her at her home studio because she said, "Okay, I'll do this for you. I've got an hour."
What was that?
No, but now listen. No, I know. And then he sings a riff to her that he wants her to sing. And then she's like, and she's one of the riff singers of our time. She can, like, there's clips of her with hundreds of millions of views where she just sings riffs because she's insanely good like that. Then he sings a riff and he says, "Can you try this?" And then she's like, "What the?" And then she tries. So he knows exactly while he's producing. He told us in this breakdown video. He said, "I don't plan a lot beforehand.
Oh, wow.
I take what is there." That's what he does with his audience choirs. Wow. You've seen that, right? Yeah. And then as he goes along, whatever he feels, whatever is happening in his inner man, he just builds. And I don't know, it's very hard to comprehend.
Is like calling people geniuses is an overrated term.
Yeah, some people do it too easily.
Yeah, but you hear this kind of stuff, and it is so clear.
Yeah.
It is so clear.
Yeah.
Like there's human beings, and then whatever the hell Jacob is, he's an alien. If I've ever seen
that's
one.
Yeah, that's why. No, definitely. And you know what? Sometimes I've listened to this in the last week or so that I actually got so emotional. And then yesterday I watched another vocal coach analysis, a guy I respect and also follow. I can't remember his name now, but I watched him watch this for the first time as well. And he got so emotional that he actually just had to just like take a minute, like a whole minute to just swallow and dry his eyes.
I want to listen to this again.
Yeah. No, well, that's the thing. You can't listen to it once. And you can't listen to it in the background. It's not music that you play in the car, right? It's like an artwork. It's like if you...
Yeah, no, 100%. If you want a masterpiece.
If you want to enjoy a proper, like, painting, a beautiful painting, you stand there or you sit and you take your time. You don't walk past and go, "Oh, that's nice." That's what this is like. You can't. You can't just... Yeah. Anyway, I want to say one more thing. I normally don't talk a lot, but I feel like there's one more thing that I need to say.
I'm blown away.
Yeah. Oh, this guy. What he said, I can't remember exactly, but it made me think that I was saying to my wife yesterday, or to Byron, or to both of them, The gifting in this artwork that we just witnessed, listened to, the gifting is it's almost divine. Not divine like a piece of cake, divine like godly. Because we believe that our gifts come from God, right? And if the gift in someone is so profound that it's very hard to comprehend. Like nobody can comprehend it. I mean, Quincy Jones fell off his chair the first time he heard Jacob's stuff and became his mentor instantly, flew him over and stuff. Quincy Jones is one of the greatest producers of all times. And the gift is so profound that it can't be explained. Even if he explains how he did it, we're all like, yeah, we are not worthy. Because, yeah. But I think because the divine nature of the musical gifting is so profound, it makes you experience, I think if you have a sensitive spirit.
Yeah, it's beautifully chaotic. I mean,
yeah.
I'm lost in the artwork. If you haven't seen the artwork, maybe Byron is gonna pop it up on screen. It's what I just experienced. Now I see the reasoning behind the artwork. I think for me, it's clear the level of musicality, like the musicianship, the geniusness of the man is just it's amazing. But also, this feels to me like it's having listened to some of his other stuff, this is so accessible. Anyone can enjoy this. This is like, but also I'm a musician, so
yeah, it's hard for you and me to make that statement.
Yeah, but I was blown away. I was like, what am I hearing?
Yeah.
It is crazy.
And definitely you want to listen again once you've heard it, because there's too much. It's too much to take in. It's just incredible.
Well, shout out to Jacob.
Yeah.
Dude, you rock.
Yeah. We love you. We don't know you, but we love you. You don't know us yet. Maybe
he knows us.
Maybe you'll call us and say thank you for the video, and then we'll collab.
With Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll play a triangle, dude. I'll be a triangle, man.
He loves doing simple things like that.
Like triangles.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He made his first album in his room. Do you know that? In his actual bedroom. And in his room is like 700 different things, like forks and knives and traditional instruments from all over the world, and just things that make random sounds.
Like I said, genius.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, guys, for spending the time with me and Moses. Thanks, Mo, for coming on. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
I hope we can do this. Excuse me. I hope we can do this again some other time when I'm not going to die in my own spirit. Cheers. Just before you go, let me just remind you that you can actually book a session with me, a one-on-one, through my Patreon. You can go there and check it out, or you can send me a message through the website. And then also, if you want to chat with me, why not visit our Discord server? The links to all of that is in the description below.